we start off with like just a basic, like where you're from,
Okay.
where you was born, and yeah, that sort of.
I was born in Barbados.
You was born in Barbados, yeah?
Yeah. I was raised in Tottenham.
Okay, wait. How old was you when you came to England?
I want to say maybe like a couple of years old. But then I was back and forth because my mum wanted to come back to England and my dad didn't really want to.
Hot blood. Sorry, go on.
Where's your tissue?
I don't know.
What?
Don't be baiting up my tissue.
You just baited up yourself. You just said you're hot. Like,
No, but go on.
yeah.
Boom.
And then I think like we were back and forth basically until I was about 4 or 5. And then I moved back there when I was an adult to work for a few years.
Yeah.
And then I moved back to England in 2013.
Sorry, because I can relate to that. I was born in Dominica, yeah?
Okay.
But I came when I was 7. But can you remember anything about Barbados growing up over there? Too young, obviously too young.
Slight bits. Like when I look at pictures, I remember. I remember this like in loads of Caribbean houses had this like footstool that was leather. A lot of Rastas still have it. So I remember that. But then I think most of my memories are now from my adult years of living there.
So, have you got siblings?
I've got 4 sisters.
4 sisters?
But
Where do you come?
They're all from my father's side. From my mum and dad, it's just me.
It's just you?
Yeah.
Spoiled?
I wouldn't say spoiled.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm spoiled, but I suppose most only children. Like I lived with one of my sisters for a while, but predominantly just my mum and my dad. And yeah, I guess we are spoiled to a degree.
How was like primary school?
I didn't go to primary school.
Why not?
I was homeschooled.
Whose choice was it? Do you know?
My mum's.
Just your mum's?
Yeah.
Good choice. Did it work out? Or?
Yeah, I think it did.
So what, did you go from homeschooling into secondary school?
Well, after a while, like my mum and some of her friends from church, they created their own school and we all had like school together because, which is probably more relevant now than ever, my mum didn't like the way how children were being taught and like secular influence. So she wouldn't want me to come home saying I listened to this rap song or I listened to this R&B song or like this TV program and watching sexual things on the TV from my friends at school. She wanted to keep me very isolated in our religion.
What religion was that?
Seventh Adventist.
What is that?
It's a form of Christianity, but it's closer to like what the Jewish people.
So your dad's from Barbados, and where's your mum from? Because I just know the flag, the Pakistan flag.
Yeah, my mum was born in Pakistan, but she's half Pakistani, half English. My dad was born in Barbados, but he's Panamanian and Bayesian.
Where does the Seventh-day Adventist come from? Mum or dad?
My mum just met somebody, and she was a vegan first. And who introduced her to being a vegan was the Seventh-day Adventist Church. So then she became.
Okay. So yeah, what was that?
Where's your parents? Are they here?
They're dead.
Oh, okay.
I know, I'm mad man laughing, but.
How long have they been passed?
2017.
Pardon?
2017, 2017.
They died together?
No, sorry, 2016 and 2017.
One after the other?
One first and
yeah. Oh, what did they pass from?
Cancer, and I don't even know what my dad died from.
Oh, were you not that close with him?
No, not really.
Oh, what did your dad used to do?
He was a politician.
Oh, okay, what sort of politician?
He was, look, you see what's going on here? He's flipped it over, but it's cool. It's content. You know what I'm saying? We need the content. Like, yeah, boom. So he was a politician.
Well, what do you mean he was like here in this country?
No, in Dominica, where I was born.
What sort of politician? That's interesting.
Very interesting. He was the MP.
An MP?
For his ends, obviously, Maho.
For his party, yeah.
No, he was...
For his area, constituency?
Yeah, for his,
okay.
For his area, which is...
Wow.
Finance minister.
Who, your dad?
Yeah.
He was the finance minister for Dominica?
Yeah, you're going mad or something. Like, that's what... Yeah, he was the finance minister. He opened the first bank in Dominica. My uncle was the prime minister, the first prime minister of Dominica.
The first prime. So hang on, Wheeler.
R.I.P.
You,
Patrick John, yeah.
your uncle was the prime minister of
Yeah,
Dominica.
my uncle, the same. See, remember in Poets episode when I talk about my cousin Neri? Neri's dad. Yeah, boom, Neri's dad.
And your dad
Patrick
was the
John.
finance minister.
Yeah.
And what did your mum do for a living?
She worked with social security in Dominica, but she was a teacher over here.
So how did you turn out
Because
this way?
I was the youngest and we moved to England and I got bored very easily.
So who moved over here? Was it your mum and your dad?
My mum moved over here, Lin Mei.
And your dad stayed in Dominica?
My dad stayed in Dominica, Lin Mei.
And you got bored?
I got bored, Miss May.
Do you think if your dad was in your life, you wouldn't have got bored?
I can't believe what's
No, last question, I
I
promise.
swear I might take off this blazer. You know? No, but
No, if your dad moved with you or you stayed in Dominica, do you think your life would have taken a different path?
clearly, because I would have been in Dominica.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to like find out or get your opinion on, do you think that how you've been over the years or how you've built your reputation, hang on, is based on your personality and character type or based on the way, what you maybe lacked in as a parent, a father figure?
I think it's character as well and surroundings. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's possible that I could have still ended up mad over there because like there's not a lot of opportunity for a lot of people type of thing. So I would have probably still ended up hanging around with...
Your personality was...
But I don't know actually because obviously I was a genius over there. You get what I'm saying? So, do you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Do you know what's interesting about this? What I find interesting, yeah? And I come across this a lot. And we can get into it later, but I just need to say...
Now we can get into it.
Is there's this excuse or... let's say misrepresentation oftentimes of a lot of young ethnic minorities of it's not their fault because they came from bad backgrounds or they came from poverty or we have right here a son of a politician.
Yeah.
So
to be bad.
And I know a lot of people, I'm not going to out names, that come from good homes, strong Christian backgrounds, who did their best, but the young people still turn out bad. So we can't keep on blaming, either the system, poverty. I'm not saying for all, sometimes it is the case, but we're doing ourselves a disservice by assuming it's all because we're poor at the bottom and the system and our parents had no choice. And you understand?
Hey. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, I worked out how I'm going to get through this anyway. I agree. I agree. You get what I'm saying? I agree. I've worked out how I'm going to get through to today. I agree.
I'm done now. I'm done.
No, I agree.